Hi everyone, welcome to the 2024 edition of the American Cut Glass Association National Convention. We're here in St. Louis, Missouri, and the show is getting ready to open. And my name is Franz Hellwig, and if you see anything that you're interested in, please send me a message or email me or text me. If you have a question or would like enlargeable photos, I'm happy to email those too. And we are going to start the show with this magnificent 15-inch diameter punch bowl. It's two parts. It's in the very desirable Queen's pattern by Hawks. Has 12 matching footed cups, which are very rare to find, and the complete set is $14.5. It's a cute small. It's a master salt in the Parisian pattern by Dorflinger. Excellent quality glass, and it is $125. Here's a trophy piece. It is a 30-inch tall 3-part trumpet vase in the Empress pattern by Quaker City. It's shown in their catalog exactly. They made these in 3 different sizes. Top is 9.5 inches diameter. I've never owned one of these before, and it is $7,500. 1-1 rated, probably one of the best patterns in cut glass, certainly Eggington's best pattern. A 14-inch diameter tray in Arabian, and it is $16.5. And I have 2 of these chartreuse green cut to clear wines. Russian pattern by Strauss, pattern cut colored feet, St. Louis diamond stem, great rare color and great quality, $8.95 each. One of the top pieces in the booth excuse me, is this 1-1 rated Rex pattern by Tuthill. Very difficult to find a big tray like this, and I'm very fortunate to have it in my booth. Tray is signed, of course, and it is $19.5. There's the other chartreuse wine. And this one came out of my personal collection. It's 15 inches diameter. It's the only one I've ever seen. It's by Pitkin and Brooks, and it's in their vintage and derby pattern. Great vintage grapes and flower and leaf engraving. Nice geometric cut center. Very heavy, substantial blank. And it is $47.50. Here is the other size Empress pattern 3-part trumpet vase. It is 24 inches tall, excellent quality, and this one's favorably priced at $34.95. It's a heavy tab handle master salt. I believe this is J.D. Bergen, and it is only $85. Here's a cute Globe Cologne in Marlboro by Dorflinger, classic pattern. It's shown exactly on page 20 of the line drawings catalog, and it is only $210. Trophy piece, I think there's only 4 of these in existence. It's the Rose Diamond pattern by Meriden. Unbelievable hob stars cut in this. Shown exactly on page 177 of the Rarities book, and it is $37.5, but a true rarity in American cut glass. I have 4 finger bowls in this punty type design. I believe they're European, but I'm not certain. Cobalt cut to clear, and they're only $95 a piece. There's a huge trophy vase with a giant foot attributed to Pitkin and Brooks. It's 25 inches tall, and it weighs an imposing 30 pounds. This is one incredible hunk of glass. Stately in exhibit, in display, and it is $7,500. And there's a, facing this way is the tag. This is the last of the Americas stems. It's another chartreuse green by Strauss. It's shown in their 1893 catalog, and it is $9.50. And we'll swing around to the back side. And this one duplicates the one in my personal collection. It's a two-part cake stand in fern pattern. In my opinion, it's the best cake stand that was ever made in cut glass. Great scalloped hobstar foot, and it is $5,500. Another 1-1 pattern is this Croesus Rose Bowl by J. Hoare. It is from my personal collection. Stunning blank. The pattern wraps and swirls around the base, and it is $34.95. These are always one of my favorites. The rock crystal engraved wines are stems by Libby. They created these at the World's Fair site, and to show the world that they could do the best in rock crystal. It's shown in the Foster book. The Smithsonian and the New York Met have a couple of pieces on exhibit. They're very hard to acquire, and the Hock wine is probably the rarest form in these, and it is $16.95. Excuse me. Here's a huge rose bowl. It duplicates the one in my personal collection. It's 9 inches diameter, and again, it's the ever popular Queen's pattern. This is really a trophy acquisition, and it is $4,500. Here's a great unusual piece. It's got 4 solid feet, 2 handles, triple diamond cut handles. It's probably C.F. Monroe, and I can't think of the pattern. I want to say Sunburst, but I'm not 100% remembering that. Great clear blank, again a Monroe trait, and it's 12 inches tall, and it's $29.50. To go with the Rose Diamond Punch Bowl, we have a large flared vase. It's 9 1/4 inches diameter. The jeweled centers of the hop stars are really studded out, and this one is $7,500. This is a wonderful vase. It's bulbous and fat, scalloped fluted top. It's got to be J. Hoare. 10 inches tall, 7.5 inches diameter. Really well cut. Great vesicas with starred buttons. It is $24.95. In the back here we have a trilobe with a folded edge in Anderson's very rare Atom pattern. It's 9 1/4 inches sort of diameter, and it is $37.50. I only know of either 3 or 4 pieces in that pattern altogether. An always must-have for any serious collector is the 10-inch Willow, otherwise known as lattice and rosette tray. Again, 10 inches diameter, 1/1 rated, and it's $10,500. Here's a recent acquisition shown in the Quaker City catalog. It's their massive 3-part rose bowl. It's got a huge donut in between. The base on this one is the size of a lot of punch bowls. It's 22 inches tall. Cutting is impeccable. The blank is unbelievable. It was broken by its owner 40 years ago, and it's been professionally glued to keep it stable. This would be a $25,000 or $30,000 punch bowl. It's shown in a World's Fair Expo photo, and given that it was repaired, it is now $8,500. It's a wonderful primrose pattern signed Tuthill with a wafer base. It's got the classic flash star in the center, and then the swirling geometric and copper wheel engraved border. It's $7.95. There's a beautiful green cut to clear by Stevens & Williams round tray. It's 9 inches diameter. I measured it at 9, but it may be 10 inches actually. And it's a nice bargain at $9.75. Lovely engraving. And then our last piece for this video is Savona pattern by Libby. It's a 1-1 pattern. It's signed and it's 9 inches diameter, 2 inches tall, so it's a low bowl, so it displays like a tray. But this is a very difficult pattern to acquire by collectors, and it's $3,800. And that concludes video 1. Please stay tuned for video 2 from the American Cut Glass Association convention.